This is going to be a product review video of the TUNG, what is this thing? The TUNG toothbrush, the TUNG Brush. Really a nasty video, obviously. I mean, stuff like this, oral hygiene is kind of gross. Nobody wants to deal with it. So, why did I buy this? Hey, my tongue's always been kind of slimy in the morning, and I've been going to an acupuncture place which needs, not guinea pigs, people to help their students in training. And every time I go in there and they look at my mouth, they always say slimy tongue, quivering tongue, yellow sticky slime or whatever it is on the tongue. And that seems to be in the morning. In the evening, I don't have that problem. Now in the morning, for years I've been using a tongue scraper. And these are really good, plastic thing, really hard to find, but you just go in there and you rub it across your tongue, and sometimes it's really clear, and other times you get this nasty, brownish, yellowish, gunky junk in there. And so this is what I've used for years. At nighttime, I drink a massive amount of water. I have no problem. I eat at night. In the morning, sometimes I have a problem with the slime, sometimes I don't. But the thing that I noticed when I've gone to this acupuncture place a few times, and the students are looking at my mouth, they say, you got the slime, you got the red puffy tongue, you have a crack down the center of your tongue. And some of the stuff on the internet says it's hygiene, and a lot of it just says it's dehydration. So I went and bought this TUNG brush, this TUNG Brush. And it comes in a 2-pack on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link for this in the description, an affiliate link. So if you buy it, I'll get some benefit. You'll get some benefit. So I'm going to take this out of the package. While I do that, if you like my videos, do that thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment. What else? It's a review channel, so if there's something you want me to review, if I can get a hold of it, I will probably do the review if I like the product. And if you want to donate to my channel, ask for my PayPal info. So, I'm going to show you my nasty tongue in a minute, so you can see what it looks like. And I've already used the scraper many times, so I don't really need to test out the scraper to know if I like this brush or not. So, why not just use a regular toothbrush like something like this? I've done that before, and I was looking on the internet to find out what people thought of this, and a lot of people say when you put something this small, okay, everybody calm down. When you put something this small at the back of your tongue, you have gag reflex, you might, okay, and we don't want the ladies to have to deal with that, so let alone the men. So something like this, and I've done that before, you scrape this thing across the tongue, and you're okay at the front, but you start getting towards that oral back part and you gag all over the place. Unless you're professionally trained or talented. So, I've got this brush over here. People were saying that this brush is bigger, obviously, and easier to put towards the back of the tongue without gagging. So we're going to check that out in a minute. Hold on now. Right, so you got a chance to see the dry mouth. My mouth is really dry right now. It's early morning. I really haven't had much water, have not eaten any food, so my mouth is kind of dry and slimy. And my tongue is a little slimy. Total dehydration. And so I don't know if this brush is going to do anything. But what I want to do, I want to take this and scrape it on the tongue, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that is not brown and slimy. It's just a big, thick, white gunk of saliva. And you can see it's not even running down. It's barely running down over there. It's just thick and gunky and gooey. My mouth, again, is dehydrated. My tongue is my body's dehydrated. So my mouth is really dry, and that is the junk that is on there right now with one scrape. So I want to try out this brush. It's really hard to do the brush in the video. You don't need to see me swishing this thing around in my mouth, moving it up and down. But I'm going to let you know, an honest opinion, an honest review. What do I think of this TUNG Brush? So we're going to test it out right now, and I'll get back to you. Yuck. I do want to say that as I rinsed the plastic scraper in the sink, there was a mild film of darker saliva that I was talking about before. There was a mild film of that in the bottom of that ridge of the plastic thing, and then the rest of it was white saliva. So I'm going to pop this thing in my mouth now, and we'll see what do I think of it. So people, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, you can see right now all that gunk on the tongue. Oh boy, whoo! All right, so as far as the gag reflex, I'm not a woman, so I'm not too good with this stuff. I will say, the thing I like about the brush, with the scraper, you're scraping the top of the tongue, the top layer of the tongue, but you're not getting into the pores of the tongue. There it is. Okay, I got serious. I moved the camera away. I did a little bit more brushing, and I put some toothpaste on the brush. I like the little center hole over there. It makes it easier for everything to shoot through. But I put some toothpaste on there. I know the company sells a gel that you can use with this. I don't know if it's a lubrication type gel, but I used toothpaste. And I was able to, without the camera, I was able to really do the tongue a lot better. With a scraper, you can see what is coming off. With a toothbrush, you can't. So let's look at what it's going to look, what it looks like right now. Probably has toothpaste all over it. So I do have a lot of those cracks in there. I have the crack down the middle and a lot of over there. And I don't have health problems, so the acupuncture people, they say it has to do with dehydration or diet or kidney or just other organs of the body. But overall, I'm healthy. I just don't eat great. I don't eat. I don't have the best diet, and maybe that's related to the tongue. But I've always been this way. I look at people who have these beautifully smooth tongues and nice coloring, and I've never had that. Never. So it takes a little getting used to. No comments, but overall my tongue feels a lot better now. It feels like I've removed some junk, some slime from there. Probably because it's morning, I haven't eaten, I am dehydrated, as I said, and so that could have a lot to do with this, because later on in the day, this problem does not exist. But the tongue, let me focus again. Tongue just does not look as healthy as it should. And I think this brush is going to help me out a lot. So it's reasonably priced. It's only like, I think I spent $8 for 2 of them. It's a good deal. It's a lot easier to use than a regular toothbrush. I've used the water pick. That doesn't help. I've used the scraper. That doesn't help. Mouthwash. That kind of helps, but only to a point. So my feeling on this, I don't know long term if it's going to change the tongue, if it's going to change the cracks over there, or if that's strictly just my body or diet or health. But I'm happy that I bought this. I'm going to use it, and after I'm done with this, I've got another one because I bought two for $8. So I think it's a good deal. It's for the price, you can't beat it, and maybe it will help you out. It's not something you could use on your teeth, I don't think. It's not made for the teeth. But, yeah, the TUNG Brush. Good deal. Check out my description part of the video, and there'll be an Amazon link if you want to buy this thing. Click on it. Maybe I'll make a cent or two, and maybe you'll find it easier on the website. Thanks for watching, people.